Hello and welcome back to Let's Play UnderRail Expedition with me, BringItDon. So let's talk to Richard Jones and Stanley, or Dick Jones and Stanley. So Dick is the nickname for Richard. So Simpkins and I finally caught up with the bastard after tracking him for 5 days. Now this thing was a big ass, grand old boar, over 450 kilos for sure. For sure. Easily the largest one I'd ever laid my eyes on. 450? You're full of crap, Jones. Don't interrupt, Dick. Ah, there we go, see? My bro took out a 370 one a few years ago. They can grow real big. Yeah, he nods. Yeah. Anyways, it had real thick bristles, dark, kind of the color of crawler's carapace, you know? And it had large tusks, one of which had been broken in half. So Fatso, as we named him, was hunting for some sows, all foamy in the back, unaware there was someone after its ass as well. You know what I meant. Anyways, we found him approaching a sounder of about 5 to 6 sows and some piglets. No other males in sight. Until Jumbo came along. Now Jumbo's quite a bit smaller than Fatso, somewhere in the 260 to 300 range. Big boar, sure, but ain't even close to Fatso. Jeez Louise. No. Jumbo, listen to this. Jumbo, an adult boar, had no tusks. None at all. Maybe they fell off, maybe it was born without them. I don't know. He shrugs. And he was missing its right eye. Looked like a siphoner got it, and quite recently, as there was that sucker mark around its eye socket. Must have sucked that eyeball right out. So Jumbo was a lot smaller than Fatso, had no tusks, and was missing an eye. What it had instead was a knife. You're full of crap, Jones. You're full of crap. A boar with a knife? Don't interrupt, dang it. Pigs are smart animals. They can learn to use tools and all that. My bro saw one fishing once. I swear, the boar had a knife. He held the knife with its teeth with the blade pointed forward. I swear. Big ass butcher knife. The derailed son of a rat was gonna go lurker style on Fatso. Now Simpkins and yours truly, we came there to bag Fatso ourselves, but darn, we were captivated by what was going on before us. It was like the arena. They were fighting. The sows were cheering. There was lots of blood all over the place. Jumbo may have had a knife, but Fatso's one big ass tough boar. He had to slash real deep through the thick hide and all that fat and crap to get to his organs. But Jumbo was one smart-ass boar. It went for the eyes. It slashed from left to right, top to bottom, going around Fatso's big-ass tusks. You're full of crap, you know it, Jones? So the boar wasn't only using a knife, it was also an expert fencer, huh? Give me a break. Mother of rats, would you stop it already? Remember the Beastmaster, the gladiator from a few years ago? One of his beasts was a boar with a freaking rocket launcher on its back. Pigs are natural warriors. Yeah, the Baconator. One of its rockets misfired and blew it to bits, I think. Heh, blew it to bacon. He laughs. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. Jumbo finally managed to slice both of Fatso's eyes, and it went derailed. Derailed. It ran around and around, and because it couldn't see where it was going, it went right over the edge and into the river. 5 days worth of tracking went downstream like a rotten hopper egg. But of course, Jones. But of course. He punches Dick in the arm. Shut the heck up already. Look, that's what happened, okay? Whether you believe it or not. Ask Simpkins if you don't believe me. You know Simpkins. Anyway, we didn't feel like dropping Jumbo. He earned our respect. Deserved to go unspread its seed, you know? We did bag a couple of its sows, though. Couldn't return home with nothing. And there you have it, guys. He looks in your direction. And you, BringItDon. I still think you're full of crap, Jones. Stanley's face turns red. Oh, that was gonna kill him. Alright, well, we have some exploring to do here. I wonder if we can run across, Interesting. We run across Jumbo over here. We're near that hunter's camp. I'm assuming there's a reason why all the hunters are right there. A lot of mine shrooms. Makes me think there's gonna be some, Alright, buddy, I'm just gonna keep walking if you wanna pick an actual fight. You let me know. But until then, don't waste my time. Oh, hey, he's helping me. I didn't even see that guy there. Makes sense, he was invisible. Not now, man. Alright, we'll see you later, bud. Thanks for the help. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so anyway, I was told that you could find a lot of really good jet ski parts and stuff by exploring the core city area before returning back to Expedition. Because after the Expedition DLC, you won't really need it. So it's probably worth exploring here before going back to Expedition. So I'll probably do that. I'm not sure how much I'll explore. He's coming out of that hole. Awful throw. And I know that the frag grenades would have been better against them, but just trying to get rid of these Mark II HE grenades. Because they're not actually that useful. Plus I have the Mark IIIs, a handful of them anyway. Oh, Isaac's River. Okay, I didn't actually realize they had names like that. Dreadpool, look out for pirates. Okay, cool. I like the flavor text for that. For the, Black Strait. This is as far as most people would dare sail. Yeah, there's more places like this to explore in UnderRail. Thanks to this ship, or the jet ski. I could see it being lucrative to do so before returning back to the expedition. Alright, buddy, you don't have anywhere to go, do you? Of course, it's probably gonna be back here. Count an adrenaline shot him just to stun him this turn. Oh, let's see what he does. He's gonna immediately tuck tail and run. Okay. So in other words, waste everybody's time. Ooh, rat hounds. Alright, looks like the crawler finally gave up the chase, which is very advisable. Because while it would have taken me a while to finally fight him, I would have come out on top. Okay. Oh, can I? What's going on here? Maybe you can sail through that. Alright, now that we've cleared the air on that, I'm not going to bother recharging my spear here. I'm fighting enemies like rat hounds and pigs. That's just a waste of resources. So this is a dead end. Can't go east here. And I don't think you can go north there. We'll check again though. Just to be safe. I think I cleared out this little corner of UnderRail. Can't go north. Cave hoppers. So it is an actual hunting ground if you needed to get resources like pig leather or cave hopper leather, something along those lines. Actually, I need cave hopper leather, so this kind of works out. Just meat. Fantastic. The quality is garbage. not gonna waste a lot of time doing this. Hey, I forgot about that guy. I'm glad I didn't hit him with a grenade. Alright. We can get out of here. Also, last episode, I believe that I mentioned that you had to disembark to get off the jet ski. Or to get off the jet ski. Obviously, you have to disembark to get off the jet ski. To charge the jet ski, that is not the case. That was a silly assumption by me because that's how I figured it out. So we'll do a little bit of exploring. We'll go to... Yeah, can't talk. We'll go down Isaac's River, then probably head back up Isaac's River, and yes, I guess you can pull in here. Can you disembark? No, but it's cool that you can pull in there. At the end of the day, not super useful, but a nice touch. So here I'm assuming you can pull... Oh, you disembark through the waterfall. That's cool. Alright, well that's the end of Isaac's River. Let's, yeah, just keep exploring. So I was told that I had a little bit of time for the Expedition DLC, or I had plenty of time for the Expedition DLC before things start happening. And that it'll be more beneficial to explore now than later. I like that. So actually, yeah, I'm going to keep going this way. It seems more narrow compared to this whole section. Give us some more linear exploration. Well, if I need any cave ears, there they are. There's something relaxing about sailing through these caverns like this. It's very scenic. Only I don't get to appreciate the scenery so much because you constantly have things trying to kill you. This is nice. This is the yeah. I think we've been here. So I assume this is taking us to the junkyard. Did I miss SGS? Is there a way to get to SGS from... Oh, it's here. Never mind. We're just not there yet. Not interested. Okay, well, you're the one that zipped up to me. I thought maybe we had some sort of connection. So this should take us to the Southgate Station docks. Actually, before I forget, let's that'd be useful for hunting cave hoppers. Might be worth going to our thing real quick and dropping off some stuff. Our private quarters, there we go. Our PQ. That's all the hip kids are saying. Not what I meant to do, actually, but while we're here, I need to remember my crafting materials go to my core city residence. I don't want to drop that stuff off here. It's probably most of what I have currently. This stuff can go here. Yeah, it seems like that's mostly what I have. So, I'll have to make a trip there while we're here. Let's swing by medical real quick and see if they have... Actually, I need to get my engineering, see if they have boot springs. Because I still want to make those striders, and I almost forgot about it. So while we're out here exploring, we can stop by all the engineering sections and look for boot springs. And they seem to be fairly uncommon. So I've been having a hard time finding them. Again, I don't think that he'll have them, but I'm gonna check anyway. All right, back to sailing the high seas. Yeah, I don't think it'll take that long to explore all the waterways, because for the most part they seem uninhabited. I'm gonna cut straight across and... Yeah, I'm gonna cut off this way, go down here, clear out this area. Then we'll head up that way. Fire is burnt out. Also, when you approach a fire pit, or a campfire, whatever it's called, it says the fire is burning low. I feel like it's a reference to something. My first thought is Marvel. When they're trying to calm Hulk down, it says the sun's getting low, big guy. But I feel like it's not that. There's something else that I've seen or read. It's like the fire is getting low. I think it's a game. It's a game with a mechanic or something. It's like the fire is getting low and you have to stoke it. For the life of me, I can't remember what though. My first thought would be Don't Starve, but that's... I haven't actually played Don't Starve. I've only watched other people play it, so I can't actually vouch for that. Now, I think Darkest Dungeon, that's a line. It sounds like it would belong in Darkest Dungeon. The fire is getting low. That amazing narrator. So this is a dead end. Which makes sense because it's not connected by water there. So yeah, I guess we'll just head up north now. I'm gonna go down or across this next section and see if there's anything south. I haven't been marking areas as I go. I should. Yeah, no, south passage. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. It's nice. It's almost a Sunless Seas vibe. Almost. Sunless Sea definitely has its own unique vibe, which I appreciate. I really enjoy those games. And if you do, look forward to a Let's Play of them at some point in the future. Probably after I take a break from some of these dialogue-heavy games. Because it is also a dialogue-heavy game. Not that I mind the dialogue, but there's been a lot of it lately. I will say that UnderRail's dialogue does not feel like a burden in any capacity to read. Hello? Alright, no one's home. Alright, well, hey, we made it to... this place. I assume this just connects down. I don't know why I would think otherwise. Obviously, it just connects to the other place we've already been. Perfect. We've gone west from here, so let's go north. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I feel like we've knocked out a fair bit of exploration. We've gone whole eastern side. Now we're knocking out the middle sections. Then we just we'll have like the northern stuff to check out, and that'll be that. Ooh, look at that. I feel like a lot of effort went into making the each tile feel unique. Oh, cool, the Black Eels are patrolling. That makes sense, because they said they had control of the waterways here. I think they mentioned something about pirates as well, like they combat piracy. So we go west here. May as well. Can I go behind this? Knuckles. Alright, Knuckles, what you got for me? It's a quick save. A rough voice seeps through the respirator. Sigh. Let's do business. Waste him. Oh, okay, so it's probably... It's a passphrase. All right. Okay, well. I guess I'll take care of you guys the old-fashioned way. Alright, that dude needs to calm down. Ah, dude, chill out with all those shots. Real cute guy, but your time has come. Alright, let's see what they got. Some healing, Molotov cocktails are always welcome. Knuckles, you got anything good for me? Bullhead. Preventive medication that stabilizes neural pathways and improves concentration, allowing you to handle physical and psychological stress better. Grants stun and incapacitation immunity for 3 turns. A key for his junk jet. It's alright, I have a hot wiring kit. Not worth a whole lot. I'm not going to bother grabbing it. Let's see what's in this box. Okay, so he was saying psi. I wonder if there's an option that just said psi, like onic or something. Something that, fire's getting low. Yeah, see? Seems suspicious. So 150 and 175, right? Yeah, this is just better. Why would you? Whatever. Maybe it's faster. That's probably it. Alright, we're gonna clear out this area, then we call it an episode because I lost track of the time. Been enjoying exploring. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll continue exploring the waterways here. It's not actually taking that long, and then we'll just head back towards Expedition when we're done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.